Yeah, was expected. Difficult game. There were very good moments in first half, but were not enough in control to deny them completely, which is anyway difficult, super difficult. But I really thought again we played good in different phases. Lost some balls we shouldn't have lost. That's clear. But we scored our goal, which was a super counter-attack, especially counter-attack. We had attacks, we had really good ones. And then we were asking a little bit for the equalizer, if you want, around that. When they scored, I was not completely surprised. It was not like, oh, when that happened, should have defended it better, that's clear. But most important is that you stay in the game, and that's what we did in the second half. Obviously, we controlled much better. We gave them a proper challenge. We really caused them some problems and scored super goals. Of course, that's now a really special one. The second one, incredible. Everybody is looking at me when talking about the goals like for these eyes, but I saw it only once yet, so I can't wait to see it properly back. Third goal, again, top set piece, which we all know how important they are. On the other side, how well we defended the set pieces of West Ham. Again, everybody should know how good they are at that. Ali with an unbelievable save in a pretty important moment. So, improve. Maka lost the first ball or second, I don't know, but then started really playing. It was really there. Dom similar, really playing, stayed in the game until late, until the end actually. Joel Matip with a super performance against Antonio. It's a key moment in the game. He chipped the ball there, and I don't know how often in the past we suffered when he could control the ball. Today he had it once or twice, immediately the chaos starts. He did that really well. Darwin and Lucho after the Thursday, more top involved in defensive stuff. Obviously, offensively everybody knows. So don't want to forget anybody. Kurt is good, Verge, Robbo, and that's super important. And then the most important thing, the boys who came on it again, super positive impact. Yes, it's a goal of Diogo, but I really thought Cody came on, and that looked really good. So this is the most important thing we can learn besides the 3 points, obviously. That's the way we have to deal with this situation. We have to use them all. Too many games. Thursday, Sunday is a tricky one. We have to get used to that. And for today, I'm really happy.
You were at times devastating on the kind of counter, and yet obviously it's still a new lineup and still performing. So you must be excited about what this lineup can produce in that way, because it was kind of as good as you've seen, and you've had some amazing teams in the past, as good as you've seen from anyone.
Yeah, start is promising. How I said, we have to get used to different things. That's how it is. And yeah, the penalty came from a counter-attack, so that was sensational pass from Darwin, I think, to Lucho, and then he's the one in the box as well, if I remembered right. I should actually, it was in front of me. And then Mo arrives there completely free, and if he's not getting fouled, then he probably finished it off from a similar position like he did then with the penalty. So, no, you're right. Yeah, that looks positive. Again, these boys are good footballers, and when they have a great day, then they are extremely good. But when it doesn't start it well, that's why I like the development into the game. So this time we didn't concede first, but we conceded anyway. Feels the same, to be honest. It's not great, but again, reaction really top. And that's for us in the moment the most important thing, because we have to become this kind of team where it's really difficult to deal with, because when we are not playing well, then we are solid. When we are playing well, we are, whichever word you used, really good then, these kind of things. So that's how you can get kind of consistency, and that's what we obviously need.
Andy?
You contained West Ham very comfortably in the second half, having not done it in the first. What would you put that down to?
I'm not sure I understood what contained.
Well, he didn't pose much of a threat in the second half. You kept them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the way we played. So it's like because they didn't get into the challenges anymore. So first half, I think. So the goal they scored was a ball we didn't expect in that moment, a long ball behind. We looked at in half-time, we looked it back, so Robbo couldn't put him offside, so it was clear. Then we should have maybe reacted in the center slightly earlier. So for the ball, it was like a little breather in that moment, bing, and the ball came again. They had in the second half a similar situation where Robbo was there then, when was in the back of Virgil, and then Robbo got there. But very often we controlled that. Yeah, just we were better in possession, clearer. So I think there was a really intense period. We were 2-1 up, and that was the best phase in the game. So we really controlled. We thought about changing, but then we really kept them calm with our own possession, and that's what you have to do. The best way to protect your own offensive style with finishing it off, and as long as you cannot finish it off, you should keep the ball. So that's how it is. And yeah, a lot of good stuff I saw today. It feels really good because before the game it was clear. You played Thursday, that's good, West Ham as well, but you arrive here and you know, really tricky opponent. And then on top of that, I'm not sure, I think with the first whistle, the wind started. I didn't remember before the game that it was windy, and we got out and thought, hey, you saw it this time with the big chance, I think, of Antonio, the header he missed. I'm pretty sure, but the wind is not there, that is even more dangerous. So, makes it very often a 50-50 situation in these moments, and just you have to get the ball down on the ground, keep playing, try again, learn from the game, use the formation as much as you can, and defend them with all you have, and that's what we did.
Paul?
Yeah, how would you assess Darwin's development?
Massive steps in the last few weeks. He's a threat. How is that? You all saw the goals. It was probably pretty good, right? Yeah. And that was really strong. It was always available for us. Super important that we have now kind of, I'm not sure it's the right word, ball player. Chip the ball there, get it on the chest, and play from there. Like we scored the third at Wolves, for example. I think that was a similar situation. It's super important for us. And the defensive work he puts in now, that's probably the main difference. He always wanted, but it was a bit lesser coordinated. Now that looks much better. We found a way how we can do it around him. Curtis and Dom help there a lot with how flexible they are in that way. Yeah, oh, really good, absolutely.
Share last one.
He was good as well.
I know what started Saturday, but league match he hasn't started for 3 months in a row. What does he need to get back here?
He needs to get used to the things here. Mata is a super guy, very calm, and very polite, and that cost him the first 2 weeks maybe. So that's now getting there. So he's not dirty or whatever, and wants to get people out of the way to get into the team. So but he's every day improving, and he saw that today. He's there. He's there. He will help us a lot, and he will play games, and he will start games, and all these kind of things. Just yeah, it's all good. He had already 3-4 games now for us in a very short period. So that's the only thing what counts. This is not a short-term project. But is a super important part of that squad, and I'm really happy to have him.
Thank you, everyone.